What's going on, guys? Ohio Lip Rippin here. I'm about to bring you guys my day on the lake from Saturday, August 22nd, 2026. Got on the water at 7 a.m. This first catch is about 8 a.m. It's 68 degrees outside and the water is about 82, 83 degrees here. First spot of the day I have chosen is a spot I have marked on my Apple Maps as Honey Hole. It is a Channel Creek swing that is 25 foot deep going into about 4 foot of water with a bunch of vegetation and a bunch of brush. If the original audio is missing, I apologize. It's because I had music playing in the boat all day. It's only that way for the fishing portion of the video if it is muted, and stay until the end. That will be when I go over the top 5 lures and my rod and reel setups.
Oh, there we go.
I used to go to the Frog first thing in the morning, but ever since this urchin happened to me,
Yes, sir.
accidentally bumped the button on the trolling motor here.
Oh, yep, there's another one.
Trying to pay
There's
attention
another
to the
one.
live scope here.
I think it's a largemouth. My God. I'm having the best day of my life.
Look at how they eat
Give me
that
it
thing.
back, baby. Where's my scale? And a 211 largemouth. That looks like a 3-pounder. Maybe I should measure that one, but 18-inch minimum size. He's a beast. Either way.
So here we've moved up from the Channel Creek to the Rounded Point. The Rounded Point is sandy bottom, still a bunch of like tall vegetation, like not really stacked. And there's some rocks here and there. And we're gonna pull out the DT6 and see what we can do.
Man, I'm slamming them.
And right around the corner of that Rounded Point, might have just broke my pee-pee. This is a giant. Unfortunately didn't capture that whole catch because my GoPro was off and my X3 was dead. It's about 12:30 now and I decide to run down to the lower end of the lake to try to find some smallmouth, even though there's some clouds overhead that look like rain. I decide to make the trip anyways in search of those smallies. So the spot we just pulled up on, we're gonna lose a little bit of clothes and float up to some flat banks and brush piles here. I've got this spark marked on my maps because I know there's fish here every single time. It's a little pocket around a really prevalent point, and they like to hide back here around these trees, especially when the water gets high and it floods.
We're fucking hooked up again, buddy. We're hooked up again. Another big. Oh my god. He almost got off. On the day, bud.
That guy was 2 pounds, 2 ounces on the scale. It didn't show.
Oh, come here, baby. Come here. Come here, baby. Oh, there goes my needle. Nope, get in here.
GoPro was dead there, didn't manage to get a whole lot of that catch on film, but that's the day there.
What's going on, guys? I'm here at the boat right now. We're charging up some trolling motor batteries for tomorrow. This wind's kicking ass today, that's why my trolling motor batteries are dead right now. From about 7 to 2 o'clock today, caught 8 fish today. Caught a smallmouth, a hybrid, and 6 largemouth. 3 of them were 3-pounders plus, and the other couple, well, one of them was like a 1.5, and then the other couple were like 2-pounders, and the smallmouth was probably a 1.5 as well. I'm gonna show you guys what I've been catching them on in general lately. I've got my top 5 baits here that I've been slaying them on in general at every lake that I've gone to for the last probably 2 months. So just call it summer, 80 degrees. These are my top 5. And so yeah, let's get into it. Here I'm gonna go with number 5. Well, number 5 I'm gonna say is this one here. Although you can fish it just about anywhere, it's not great. You can fish it anywhere around like brush and stumps and things like that, but unfortunately our lakes in Ohio here don't have a lot of like stumpy lakes like that. So I've got a lot of vegetation in the lakes that I've been fishing lately. So this bait isn't the best for that, and that's why it's number 5 right now. But when I go to Lake Murray in South Carolina, I expect to catch a lot more around the brush piles and docks with this here. It is the swim bait with the underspin on it. I got a Kitech on there. This is my 7.3 Dobbins Fury. I think it's a medium heavy. A Corrado DC. This is a great rod and reel right here. But yeah, this is number 5. This is a great pattern. It's baby bass. They've been crushing it, but it's number 5 because it keeps getting snagged and caught up and everything else. So that's number 5. Let's go to number 4 here. Number 4, I don't care what anybody says, the 110 size Whopper Plopper is inferior to the 75 size Whopper Plopper, and this one here has been getting it done with the XG Loomis 7.6 medium heavy rod here. When I need to fish, like it's like some submerged vegetation, and I just want to throw some casts out there, and sometimes I don't see the fish on the live scope, but I just want to see what's underneath those mats and stuff. So I'll throw this over top of it and keep the rod tip really high. And man, when they come crush this thing, they come up out of the water for this thing. But it's number 4 because there's a lot of misses, and although it catches the carpet and anything else it touches in the boat, for some reason I miss a lot of fish on it. But like I said, I keep the rod tip pretty high, but like I don't swing it over my head or anything. It just, first they miss it. They come to hit it and they miss it, and then they don't swirl on it again or don't come back out for it. But I've caught a few fish this year with that thing, and it really covers a bunch of water, so you can kind of find out what kind of fish you're fishing for when you start to throw that thing over their head. And what I've found for these lakes in Ohio, I don't know who's fishing in Ohio, but these lakes in Ohio, as particularly my lake, it's about 40, it's 3 to 40 foot deep, and there's a bunch of changing contours. But what I've found is that if you come out of the 20-foot water and find some water that's like 4 to 10 feet deep, and you just came out of some 20+ foot water, that's where you want to start to fish. And then if you can see vegetation, throw it on the outside. Let's go number 3 here. Number 3 is the old trusty 6-inch Senko. I don't think they make this color anymore. This is the old Guggenbait cinnamon color lunker log, but I don't know if they make it anymore. That right there on the Tatula, this is a 7.3, I think, medium. Yeah, 7.3 medium Daiwa Tatula rod, and the Lew's a Mach 3, I think, or whatever. I don't know. I'm not sure what the reel was. I can't remember. But this right here is a great rod for, like, you can throw Senko out there and just watch your line start to move. I've got a video of it. I threw under this log and I just watched my line start to move. We got one, boys. We got one, boys. Oh yeah. Come here, baby. Oh my God, I just lost 2 Guggenworms back-to-back casts. But back-to-back casts with fish as well. The last one I caught was about twice the size of you. I think she was the female, and you might be the male. We got one. We're on them, Lola. We're on them. Send you right back. Okay. And I just had the rod tip down and just zip, started reeling it. And I caught 2 in a row under that log with that right there. So that's number 3. I've caught a lot of fish with it, but today I fished it pretty hard around some vegetation and they weren't interested in it. So I'm not sure if it's just inferior. It's inferior to the other 2 baits that I'm going to show you. Number 2 is the old trusty Rapala DT6. I've got everything in perch right now because I'm fishing a lake that there's a lot of perch forage. But that DT6 in every single lake, if you start to fish it hard, and this is a 6-foot diver here, I've got it in a 6-foot and I've got a 10-foot, but this one has caught a lot more of them for me because I fish that water 10 to 4 foot deep. I don't do a whole lot of offshore fishing, so the 10-footer has caught like a few of them on the lake, but it's not on my list because I don't fish it very hard. But this here DT6, like I said, on every single lake, I can count on this to catch me a fish before I go home. If I have been skunked all day on everything else, I'm probably going to pick this thing up and work it for a few miles until I catch a fish, and it's going to work. So that's number 2 for the type of fishing that I do, at least. Number 1, I love this here lure. I love it so much. Like, you can't if you guys use this lure, then you know there's nothing that catches them like this thing for some reason. And Mark Daniels Jr. is actually the one who was the one that informed me about them when he introduced us to the Koike back in about February in a video. He said something about that Koike, and I ordered a few of them. But Berkley started to make this Meba after they blew up, and I've got it on a weighted, I think this is like a 1/8 ounce weighted wacky hook, and I simply wacky rig it. And my God, it's not completely weedless, but it gets through the vegetation and stuff that I fish. And anywhere I find an opening in some vegetation in that water that's 4 to 10 foot deep, if I see a hump, or just if I see anything that looks like it might have a fish in it, and I throw this in there, it's gonna find it. It's gonna find the fish. And I like this is Ohio, so the 3.5 inch one really kills them, but this is the bloodshot color, and they're hard to find. I feel like everybody does know about this lure. I've caught so many fish on this, I can't even keep count anymore. So this is my number one. I've got it on a this is my Trika. I can't remember what it is. It's a 7.3 medium. Yeah, 7.3 medium with the Shimano Corrado on there, and I just let this thing fly out there, and I'd work it like a jerk bait. It's absolutely the greatest thing that has ever happened to bass fishing right here. So that is my top 5 setups for fishing right now in Ohio, at least. If you guys have any questions about any of my setups, let me know. But those are the things that are killing them right now for me. I'm gonna give you guys one more look at everything. There's the top 5. We got number 1, 2, DT6. Number 1 was the Urchin. Number 3 was the Senko. 4 is the Whopper Plopper 75 size. And 5 is this Underspin swim jig. And that is what we have been putting the hurt on these bass lately. So you guys check those things out if you guys want to catch more fish on the lake. If you're fishing Ohio, I know how it is, so give these a try. I carry 20 rods around in my boat at all times, but those are the only 5 that you need.